Hi.
See you again.
Nice to see you. Yeah.
I guess I do understand, because you worked miracles for my wife, Annabelle, in 1 second. She had been wearing her hair. I don't have her picture now, but the last time you were here,
I remember.
her hair's like this, and you said, you should
change
do
it
this.
out.
And you picked it up, and you moved it to the other side, and she wears her hair like that every day.
Oh, she does now?
Every
I didn't know.
single day.
And she does look better, doesn't she?
She's never looked bad, but she looks absolutely terrific. And you did it for her. And I'm so glad to have you back.
No, I'm happy. I feel like a regular on this show. I did it so many times. But it's fun to come here and to talk to you.
On and off for 10 years, and you have been in this country around 13.
13 years, yeah.
13?
13 years.
Oui?
Oui.
Comment allez-vous?
Ça va très bien.
Oh,
très bien. Are you speaking French
Oh,
now?
oui. For the rest of the show, let's do it in French.
Let's do it in French.
We'll lose them quicker than we've ever lost them before.
You know what I want to do? I mean, before we go on, just so I have to introduce. You know, I did 2 makeovers backstage, but the one that I kept to do live here should come out now, because we're not going to have a lot of time to finish her up. So do you want to introduce
Would you like me to do that?
Yeah.
You've only been here 2 minutes. You're already producing the show.
No, I don't want to produce the show.
Usually you do this much quicker. Would you welcome Lois Coyne, please?
Is this Lois? Hi, Lois.
Have a seat. Let me put the microphone on there. Well, Lois, now this is just... Now, we have to admit, first of all, that this is just the way you came up here today. I mean...
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, Lois is the mother of many, 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 many children. In fact, that whole right rear section, with all of... What's your husband's first name?
Don.
Don, would you stand up, please? Now, there is Don Coyne, okay? That is Don. He is the father of this clan. Would all my favorite Coynes stand up, please? There they are. You had 11 children.
Yes, Richard.
Just 11.
Just 11. Unfortunately, we didn't have more.
Unfortunately, well, your husband said it's never too late.
We're still hoping.
Well, let me read your letter and tell why. And we received literally hundreds and hundreds, probably 1,000 or more letters from women who wanted to be selected by you, Jose. Unfortunately, we can only do a few, but you'll get some ideas, because you'll be touching other women's hair today. Here's what Lois writes. This is part of her letter. As a happily married mother of 11 healthy children, I do not have much time to spend on my hair and makeup. However, it is still very important for me to look good. A makeover would bring me up to the 1980s in the eyes of my teenagers, even if at times some of the family think that I'm medieval. And we picked your letter. Jose liked it, and we're delighted that you are one of our...
No, I'm happy. That's a great challenge. And that's why what I'm going to have to do now, again, I'm going to have to introduce Jeremy. You remember, I always travel with wonderful stylists who work in my salon, because I cannot always do it on my own. So, Jeremy, can you come out, please?
Jeremy, come on out.
Yes, you're going to be there. This is Jeremy, everybody.
Welcome, Jeremy, please.
Should I take the mic off?
You can do anything, Jose. This is your hour.
It's my hour.
I'm going to the Giant and finish my food shopping.
No way. You stay here. I need you. Now you go to see Jeremy, and we earlier decided, we know for a fact, I asked her, we know she has 11 children, we know her lifestyle, so this is taking care of it. So Jeremy and me decide earlier what we're going to do, and so now watch it. You're going to see a live transformation.
Yeah, we haven't done this. I think we did this back maybe 8 years ago when you were on for the first time. Generally, we do some makeovers prior to the show, and then we finish them up. But this is the first time you're going to get it from scratch. I mean, this is the way she looks now. And,
yeah, and I think it's exciting sometimes for you, because you always believe that we have special effects backstage. Nobody really believes that we're already doing. And at least here they see it from the beginning, and by the end of the show, she's going to be made. Look, he took some hair off already. Just a little.
Jeez,
yeah. Real quick.
Stop. Look at this thing.
No, that's not a lot.
Oh, my goodness.
It's just a little. Give it to the husband, right? You want some hair, my dear?
I want you to have this. Take this home. You never know when you'll have another child that's bald. All right. Now let me...
Okay, let him work
Before
right now, and now we can talk.
I want to know about the conversation you and Jeremy had about Lois. Just tell me a little bit about it and share it with our viewers.
The first thing when I arrived here and I asked my 3 makeovers, what is your lifestyle? I mean, that's the one thing I always ask. What do you do? I mean, are you busy? I mean, you know, that's very important. I mean, so I take this in consideration. So I asked Lois, is it Lois? Yeah,
Right.
I asked Lois, what's her lifestyle? She told me about her children. She doesn't have a lot of time, but she still wants to look good. Then I looked at her face, shape, and I saw kind of a longish face. Can we zoom on her, please?
You can have a zoom,
A
sure.
zoom.
Want it tighter than that?
And, I mean, just to give you an idea, I mean, it is more on the longish side, and she does have a high forehead. So Jeremy and me decide we want to go into a shorter look, but still accentuate the bone structure in the eyes and take away the length of the face. So you're going to see how it's going to be done. And I'm going to explain it once it's done, why we did it this way.
And we have a couple of other women that we're going to be making over today, and we're going to take all of your questions in the studio. You'll look at some of the hair. Who knows what miracles you'll be working.
Do we get phone calls?
We're not going to get phone calls today.
I forgot.
We're not going to do phone calls today.
No phone calls today.
All right, not today. But let me ask you this. What big stars are you working on these days in Hollywood now? What's happening out there?
What's happened? I mentioned this.
Well, people love this stuff. You can't get enough of the stars.
I know it. I hate. As the years go by, I hate to talk about it as much.
And we like it more and more as the years go by.
You do like it more and more, and I do. You know, I mean, you're aware. I mean, the last time I was here, I talked about Elizabeth Taylor, that I do, and I talked about Sher, and I talked about all the other. I don't know, the Victoria Principal and. I mean, all these people already talked about it, so it's enough for me.
Well, now, Sher has since been on the Academy Awards, or what there was of her was on the Academy Awards.
She looked beautiful.
She looked great. And she was in Barbara Walters' interview, and she
does. I mean, she always did look good to me anyway. I know her since 10 years. To me, she didn't really change, but now to the public, because obviously she's so exposed and she's everywhere, people now get a glance of how gorgeous she is. But me, knowing her since such a long time, I always believed she was gorgeous.
Is she fun all the time?
I like her. I mean, I like her very much. I'm very fond of her.
Are you pleased that Sonny Bono is now mayor-elect of Palm Springs?
Because to me, both of them remind me when I just moved here. I mean, Sonny, I met Sonny, I'm here 13 years. I met him 12 years ago when he was going out with Susie Quaylo. You remember?
Quaalude.
No, Quaylo.
Oh, Quaylo, I'm sorry.
Susie Quaylo,
yeah.
who was on the cover of my book.
Right.
Remember?
Yeah.
And anyway, he was going out with her and then got married to her. And so she was one of my first clients. So I know him, what now, 12 years? And I know Sher almost 10 years.
But since
for me, it's great to see all of a sudden, you know, I mean, I like to see people doing very well, and then you go down and you go up, and both of them.
We're familiar with that
in
in this business of television, too. We have our ups and downs. And Elizabeth Taylor, since the last time you were on, lost tons of weight. She lost lots of weight.
She's thin since years now.
Really?
Yeah, what do you mean since last time?
All right, I thought you lost some more weight. Here's Lois Coyne. She's being worked on. We'll be back to meet our second makeover today. Jose Eber only on People Are Talking. We'll be right back.
You know, I like to play just about any kind of game. But there are certain things that you don't play around with, like an injury that someone else caused. If you're hurt, you should talk to a lawyer.
Cohn, Dwin, and Garfield help people who've been injured in an accident. Call 358-0766. They're in your corner.
Stansberry's gigantic warehouse sale. Only once a year will Stansberry open its warehouse to the public for incredible bargains. Car stereo from $9.88, colored TVs for $99, VCRs from $88. Stansberry's gigantic warehouse sale this Sunday from 12 to 6. See Stansberry's full-page ad in this Friday's Sun paper. I'm Brooks Robinson for Stansberry Audio Video Centers, and I call them the way I see them. Stansberry is the place to go for all your audio, video, TV, and car stereo needs.
If you don't mind shopping for wallpaper in a huge old building, you'll discover the best bargains at Wallpaper Factory Outlet. Find nationally known wallpaper in prints, fabric-backed vinyls, foils, and much more in first quality and nearly perfect. Buy rolls or room lots at large discounts. Over 1 million rolls in stock in a building as big as 3 football fields. Today, visit Wallpaper Factory Outlet's huge warehouse, 1100 North Chester Street between Biddle and Chase. Ask for George Kopp. Call 732-6500.
is happening to Lois right now? I mean, Jeremy's done, he's really working fast. And
Yeah,
hard.
I mean, I'm amazed, and I was just complimenting him during the commercial. I mean, right now, obviously, I mean, the shape is already there. I mean, he got all the bulkiness away. I mean, I don't know when we can, I mean, we should show it, no.
What, say?
No, but because we have to turn her profile, and the chair doesn't really turn, so it's going to be tough.
We can turn her.
Can we see her
Sure,
profile already?
We have a new swivel, we have a new
I
swivel.
don't know.
Watch this. Just a moment, Jeremy.
I don't know,
Watch
do
this.
we? Oh, this camera doesn't work, right?
How was that? Did you know?
Great.
All right, now what is it you
But anyway, no, I just wanted to show the profile already. I don't know when everybody remember her hair was almost one length. Right now, he created a pretty neckline by layering it a lot. Keep some length here. Once it's going to be dry, it's going to be amazing. You see the neckline already? We did have to keep it on a longish side just to soften up this jawline. But right now, he's going around.
It bothers when people go, you just...
I have to push people around.
All right, thank you, Lois.
Thank you.
That's excellent. Come on back. Let's
Okay,
go.
back.
All right, makeover number 2, ladies and gentlemen, selected from thousands who entered, is a young woman named Doretha. And here is what she had to say. I'm a 34-year-old, and by the way, this is what she looked like this morning when she arrived here. I'm a 34-year-old mother of 1, expecting my 2nd child next month. An irony of pregnancy is that while it's a wonderful feminine miracle, it can be a challenge to feel beautiful during the time. As my body changes to accommodate the new life, I find myself looking for ways to compensate for what I sometimes perceive as a loss of attractiveness. What a perfect time this would be for a hair and makeup boost. I've admired Jose's work for years and dreamt of the opportunity to experience his talented makeover, and we've made that dream come true. Doretha, come on down.
Oh, Teresa.
Wow. Holy moly. Wow. Let me...
Oh, just tell me I do it.
All right, I was
You want
going
me to do it?
Sure, go ahead. Just clip.
Okay, no, because
Clip it
it's easy. Oh, yeah, I'm going to clip it.
No,
Don't
why don't
worry,
you do
I'm
this?
clipping it.
That's close. All right, that's fine. Sit down, please.
Fine?
Yes.
Well, Doretha, you look absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
I mean, doesn't she look absolutely... Jose, tell us what you did, then I would like to see the 2 pictures again. Cause you
Yeah, but I have to remember, I mean, you have to remember, okay, in this case, believe it or not, we didn't really cut. Because the first thing when I arrived this morning again, and I noticed she was pregnant, it's very obvious. And she said, I'm just letting my hair grow out from a short haircut and into longer hair. So we had certain limitations. So the only thing left for us to do and different was to start curling the hair. So what Jeremy and me decided, use the curling iron. And again, we started to use a small curling iron, actually, and curl it all the way around and then just shake it up and tease it slightly. And we get the Oprah look, right? Isn't it the Oprah look?
Better.
In a better version.
The Oprah look.
The Oprah look.
I remember the Oprah look.
You remember now. I mean, there's the Oprah look today. You remember.
Her hair looks great today.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't do it, but I love it. I love the way she looks.
I remember her when her hair fell out. Do you remember that? Long time ago she worked here. Some maniac at a beauty shop tried to straighten her hair and it ended up in a basin.
But anyway,
She almost had a major heart attack. You'll read about it in my new book.
But you know, what I'm trying to tell women out there, and is a perfect example, when you're pregnant and you don't feel very glamorous about yourself and you feel down, do sometimes, without cutting, just experiment, go to a salon, say, just give me a different hairstyle, and go for it. And this is the best example. I mean, this is fun. Obviously, makeup helped, too. I mean, I have my makeup artist with me, Thierry, and obviously he did a wonderful job. But you see, I mean, during pregnancy, you don't have to be very... you don't have to feel unattractive.
Doretha, look right into the camera one for a minute. Look right into there, because you look so beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Can we look at that? Now look straight into that camera again. It looks like you brought a friend up to the show. There you are on the left. And look up, just glance up. Just don't turn, there you are. What in the world do you think when you look up there?
I think I'm glamorous. Ready for Hollywood.
I mean, it's not she thinks she's glamorous, but I believe she feels glamorous.
Yes,
You do
I do.
feel, no?
Yes, very
Feel
much so.
sexier and
Yes,
more feminine?
yes.
And on top of it, she's going to feel like when she goes home, your husband's going to...
He's going to want to take me out and show me off now.
That's what I like about it.
Well, how does that make you feel?
Wonderful. Wonderful. It takes my mind off my body. I can
And
look in the mirror and
that's a great
smile.
line.
Look how beautiful I look.
That's very good. Well, I like this. I like what she just said. That's good. It takes her mind away from her body. And now she feels beautiful, and that's the bottom line. Every woman, no matter what, should feel this way.
I think you look terrific. Who has questions for Jose? Who would like to have him look at your hair, see what's cooking? Yes, please, yes. Oh, sorry.
Excuse me. I want to let my hair grow out, and because my face is so thin, I was wondering what type of hairstyle could I have? And also, my hair doesn't hold. I have a lot of body, but it doesn't hold, and I put mousse in it, but it dries it out.
Did you ever use the volumizing mousse that I came out with?
No, never heard of it.
Never
There,
heard
let me
about
show it to you.
How dare you?
This is,
Let me
Jose,
come up and no, honestly, no, that's not the one. Here. By the way, I mean, I talked to the audience earlier, and they were not even aware that I had what is this?
Yeah, that moves sometimes.
Yeah,
You
it
keep
does
smoking
move.
that stuff. Gee,
No, but the funny part about it is I talked to the audience earlier, and when they saw my products out here, that they was not even aware that I had a product out. And last time I was here, remember we talked about it?
We talked about it first.
We
Let's
talked
just hold
about
this
the
up so we can see.
I know, but no, just an example. This is the Jose Eber volumizing mousse. She was asking about body. This is a mousse who really gives you a lot of body.
And all you have to do is
You just shake it, and yeah. And on top of it, I mean, it smells divine, my dear. Here, I'm giving you some. Look. Gardenian.
Smells wonderful.
And you know what? And I'm going to give it to you. I'm giving you a present.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
That's very nice of you. And put it in your hair. Why not? It's not going to damage it. It's going to give it a little snow, my dear. That's nice. There's nothing wrong with it, to put mousse on dry hair. Honestly. It's going to dry, and you're going to see. You're going to have body for days.
For days?
For days.
I would have expected that Jose would be running his fingers through your hair.
No, but also something I want to really, say, you know, yesterday, no, not yesterday, the other day I did a convention. I was in a convention center in Washington, D.C., and a lot of the question, do you do black hair, do you do black hair? I got mobbed by this question. And I said, to me, and I always say it again and again, hair is hair. Black hair, white hair. Sometimes it takes a little longer.
Different body sometimes.
It's a different texture.
Right.
So sometimes it does take a little bit longer, but I know a lot of white people who have very, very difficult hair.
You're looking at one.
You do have difficult hair?
No.
No.
I used to. You should
But
see what my
anyway,
hair
that's
used to
why I
look
say, so we do work on black hair, so there's no problem.
All right. Who else
Nice.
has questions?
And
Yes.
keep this.
Go on. Yep, why don't you step? Jose?
Yes, I'm listening.
Here you are.
I'd like to know what you could do with my hair, and I also would like to know where in Maryland where we could get a makeover, because I've never been really pleased with anyone that's done my hair coloring, perm-wise, or anyway.
But again, I believe that there's good salons and very good hairstylists in every single city. There must be some. I mentioned it before, I don't know anybody in this area, hair-wise. But I'm sure when you ask around, there must be somebody who is good, let's say. You know, and I always told people, like, look around you. When you see somebody with a nice hairstyle, ask them, where did they go? When you see one who has a beauty salon here, right? Didn't you tell me, oh, he has a beauty salon.
We work together.
Where, see? Where's
your beauty salon?
Edgewood.
In Edgewood?
Yes, sir.
And I'm sure you're very good, no?
Right now, it's Charmar.
Where?
Charmar.
Oh, Charmar. And I have some ideas, too. I'll let you know after the show.
There must be good
Don't
ones.
advertise for my good friend
It's not something very good to say. I mean, a lot of times when I do this show across the country, they tell me, but you're not everywhere, and you're the only one. I'm not the only one. And there is a lot of good people out there. They just have to be found. I'm just very visible. That's why people always think I'm the only one.
All right, let's peek in on Lois. Give us a quick update before we go to our break. What's happening with her?
What's happening? I mean, the cut is almost done. I mean, look at this. I mean, already wet. Aren't you almost done, Jeremy? I don't know. Is the camera there? Already wet. There's a different shape to it. And look, it's fun, no?
This is great stuff, man. This is great.
Would you like to shave?
It smells. Your hair smells fabulous. I mean, this product line, really, if it doesn't do the work, it still smells
It does the work. How dare you say
We'll
that?
be back. Doretha, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Jose.
Back with our next makeover in a moment.
Take my word for it. Nobody makes furniture and appliance rentals as easy as Universal.
There's never a down payment or a credit check. I got what I wanted without going into debt.
I ordered my VCR this morning, and I'm using it tonight.
The people at Universal are very friendly and very helpful.
Now Universal has $1 million selection of living, dining, and bedroom furniture starting at just $16.95 per week for sofa and chair. Give us a call today. Universal. Service, selection, everything but the hassle.
Hex makes carpet and upholstery cleaning easier than ever before with the amazing new Power Steamer by Bissell. The Power Steamer lets you deep clean your carpets and upholstery rent-free anytime you like. The Power Steamer shoots warm cleaning solution, while powerful suction pulls the liquid and dirt back out. Gets carpeting deep down clean, yet fast pickup action won't soak carpet or upholstery.
What were you going to say?
No. Jeremy is done with a haircut on Lois right now, and now I have to have Thierry immediately come in.
Thierry?
Thierry is another French boy who works in my salon.
A lot of French boys running around with you today.
Yeah.
That's all right.
And anyway, he's going to now do makeup on Lois, and then Jeremy's going to style it. That's the way the process. First of all, you get your hair cut. Then you have your makeup done, and then you style it.
Then you spritz it and blow it out. Is that what you do?
You got it. So right now he has all the face. The hair is still semi-wet. And now he's going to apply makeup and again accentuate the pretty features and get rid of the bad ones.
This is terrific.
That's fun.
There are
and
no
you have
bad
very
ones.
little time, Thierry. Again, you have very little time. We still have to dry her and many other things.
Take your time.
No, don't.
Now, you have 3 salons. If someone were to come to Hollywood and make an appointment in your
They
shop...
do all the time.
They do all the time. They may not get to see you. You're always traveling and so forth.
But I do consultations.
I know you do consultations. But what would it cost for everything?
Today, what we did on Lois, let's say I consulted, it would have been $40. A haircut with Jeremy in my Beverly Hills salon would have been $60.
That's $100.
So that's $100. Then a makeup application and lesson with Thierry would have been $50. So actually today would have been $150. This doesn't include permanent or coloring. Let's say she would have been in my salon, I probably would have talked her into getting a light body wave. She will need one actually. So a body wave would have been, or light permanent would have been $85. Let's say today anyway, she got a freebie for $150 and she just has to get a perm, that's it.
Don't forget the tip. Tip the shampoo girl.
Oh yeah, tip shampoo. I mean, yeah, let's say $25 in tip. So yeah.
$200.
Yeah, $200, yeah.
Yes. All right, I was
That's not bad.
No. What, to have this done? My goodness. Not to mention the flight. All right. Here is our third and final makeover today, and here's what Judy looked like before this day changed her life. This one's going to knock you off, just as the last one did with Doretha. You're looking at a picture of Judy Joy, who writes, I started wearing wigs in 1963 to help save time in the mornings. I was a stewardess at the time. Now, 25 years later, I cannot go to the bathroom at 4 a.m. without my wig. Wearing wigs has been a nightmare at times. From the time my husband and I were on a cruise and while going through an emergency drill, the wind blowing my wig off and my dress up, to the time I was in the theater watching Fatal Attraction and an elderly woman behind me fell. Probably saw her husband in the movie. She grabbed for the chair, she caught her hair. Clutching my bangs, I managed, she says, to keep my wig from being pulled off. Now you understand why I desperately need Jose. Please let me go through the second half of my life wig-free.
What a great story.
We're doing that for Judy Joy. Welcome her to People Are Talking. And do the mic. Yeah. This is unbelievable.
What?
Would you please take a look at Judy Joy? Is that... Have a seat. This is, I tell you, every time you come, it gets more and more incredible.
No, this was I have to talk about Judy. It was a major challenge. No, it was very difficult to do. Like she said earlier, her hair, I don't know when you see it before. No, but it's a...
You want to see the before? Here it is. The count of 3.
I would like to describe the before.
3. There you are.
When I saw Judy, and you don't even see it very good as this picture, but when I saw Judy as I met her, her hair was baby fine. This terrible split ends, over-bleached, and I said, oh my God, what am I going to do with it? And I really felt scared because I said, she's not going to look the way I want her to look. But obviously, Jeremy and me decide, after I talked to her, of going approximately on a blunt kind of a blunt haircut, and a few layering here on top, and I couldn't believe it when we dried it, how full we got it. So why don't we take a nice close-up front-wise from the way she
look right there, camera 1. Stare there, smile.
And this is without teasing. This is only blow drying. That's it. What do you want? Why are you giving this?
We want to show you. We want to show you how she's been. This is how Judy's been going through her life until today.
Yeah,
and my advice: you really wouldn't have to wear wigs anymore.
I love
Stay
it.
away.
I love
so
it.
yeah, tell us about it. Tell us.
Do you know how pretty you look? I mean, you should really, your eyes, your hair, you look beautiful.
It's very sophisticated. And this does not require rollers. This can just be fluffed. And I take a lot of aerobic classes, jazzercise, and I can just jump now and have the freedom of not wearing this.
Throw it away once and for all. Go ahead, give it a good
Yeah, that's
shot.
right. Yeah. Ah! Take it.
I have to ask you, how do the women now, how do they maintain this? When she showers tomorrow and maybe gets her hair wet, maybe she washes her hair.
But actually,
then
you know,
what?
before we dried her hair earlier, it dried naturally. It still looked good. Did it look good when we didn't do, before we did anything?
Yes.
I mean, it's all in the cuts. This is what I'm trying to tell you out there. When you have a good haircut, and when a hairdresser is giving you a good one, I mean, you don't have to worry so much. You just have to put a little mousse or styling spritz, bend it over, finger dry it, a little heat here and there, and that's it.
So it's really knowing how to maintain the
Yeah, and I mean,
type.
look, I mean, touch it. I mean, it's all in the cut. There's enough layering to get this volume here.
And it doesn't come off this time.
And it's no, she does have little hair here and there coming off. But it's fun. It's a carefree look. It's going to be duplicated by herself tomorrow, identical.
Oh, I can do it.
You can do it.
Of course, it's easy.
I used to think I was bald in the back. I felt like it was very flat. And now it has a lot of body to it.
Again, we created a shape. With hair cutting, it's amazing. Sometimes you can create a head shape. Sometimes women, like she said earlier, felt very flat here. So what we had to do is just add. I don't know, are you guys following me with the camera?
We have not missed a shot in 10 years.
I don't see the shot.
What shot do you want?
You see, I'm doing this kind of a number. Give us
Well, the camera back there.
Is there, here, number one should do it.
All right, I'll tell you what you want to do then.
Look, you know what I'm doing?
What?
Earlier, she felt like she was losing her hair. So what we did is we added a layer here around the crown in order to get this fullness. Do you got it?
You got it? Yeah.
You got it? Perfect.
Next camera will be 2. Ready, 2.
Okay.
And take 2. Okay.
But your hair is falling out, my dear. I don't
Next
know
camera?
why.
Just kidding. I want to know what your life was. I mean, how you really. The letter's fun and it's humorous, but deep down there's a lot of frustration in that letter.
Oh yes, very much so.
Describe what it's been like for you in this situation with your hair, you know, the wig and the boat. I'm not a specific story, but just your own self-esteem in terms of the way you felt about the way you looked before today.
Well, you don't have a great deal of self-confidence when you think that each day you have to get up and you have to put a wig on. And I didn't know what to do with my hair. I had gone to several hairdressers who told me I had thin hair, sick hair. They placed all kinds of names on it, and they said they just couldn't do anything with it. So I would always go back to the wig. And now I love the way it looks. I love the fullness of it. It comes right where I want it to.
You want us to see the before and after pictures again? Let's try to line that up again. You will not believe this. It is. Every makeover we've ever done has been fantastic. I mean, there you are. Look straight over there at one.
That is a big
Isn't that unbelievable? Quickly, before we go to a break, an update on Mrs. Coyne.
I mean, Thierry is now applying the cheekbone. I mean, he's accentuated his cheeks by her cheekbones. I mean, I think he's done with the eyes. He's contouring a little bit. He's going to give her lipstick in a second. Ooh. And then Jeremy's going to come back.
It's going to be great.
And that's it.
We'll be back in a moment.
We built a proud new feeling, super fresh.
Now's a great time to clean up with brawny towels, 69 cents for a jumbo roll. Jell-O pudding pops and gelatin pops for a cool $2.59, 12-pack or 8-pack deluxe bar. Plus, big savings on Green Giant Garden Gourmet vegetables, $1.69 for a 9.5 to 10-ounce package. And American Express money orders, 59 cents each.
We built a proud new feeling, super fresh.
Save big on name brand spring and summer fashions for your entire family with hundreds of unbeatable values from Value City. Featuring men's year-round suits from Brent Lawrence, not $125, only $49.99. Ladies' famous name two-piece spring suits, not $110 to $130, only $49.99. And part one of a $2.5 million buyout. Boys and girls sweatshirts or pants, not $6 to $8, your choice, $199 and $299. Men's sweatshirts or pants, not $9, your choice, $399. Hurry in while quantities last for unbeatable values at all Value City department stores.
Valley View Farms brings you the best brand names for less. And during Super Value Days, Valley View Farms has Easy Gardener's Black Plastic Super Mulch on sale. Easy Gardener's Super Mulch is the ideal mulch for flower and vegetable gardens. A 3-foot by 25-foot package of Easy Gardener's Black Plastic Super Mulch is on sale for only $1.99 during Super Value Days at Valley View Farms, Cockeysville, Fullerton, and Northwest Plaza.
Men, earn up to $1,000. If you are a healthy man between the ages of 19 and 50, you can earn up to $1,000 for helping Pharmacokinetics compare generic medicines. All of these medicines have been proven safe and effective, and all of our programs are under strict medical supervision. Call 625-9770 to join the 10,000 men who have earned quick extra cash with Pharmacokinetics, now at 2 convenient locations.
We are here now with Tracy, and you want Jose to look. What did you want to ask him first of all?
Before you ask me a question,
yes, go ahead.
Can I keep you up to date what we're doing?
Lois update.
I mean, with Lois, Thierry is almost done with the makeup. I mean, now a touch of blush, the lipstick are done, the eyes are done. So Jeremy right now is going to take over, and it's going to blow dry her hair. And then we're going to send her backstage to put a dress on. You have nothing underneath?
I have a dress, a good dress.
You have a nice dress over there?
Yes, my friend from Four Seasons lent it to me today, so I feel like Cinderella.
Great. But I'd like not to see, we don't want to see the finished product till she gives a grand walk-on at the end, okay?
Okay.
So you can do it any way she wants, but the grand walk-on, and we've got people watching all over the country for this. All right.
You're exaggerating.
No, well, all over Hamden. All right.
Okay,
yes,
the question.
The last time I got my hair cut and permed was shortly after the birth of my son, because I thought you couldn't get a perm while you're pregnant. Well, I'm pregnant again, and I don't want to wait another year and a half.
Why can't you get a perm while you're pregnant?
I mean, that's a say that usually on a regular basis you take your own responsibility when you ask for a perm. Because a lot of times when you're pregnant, there's a hormonal change going on, and sometimes a perm, or it's not going to take, or it's going to take too much. So sometimes, believe it or not, we did give perm. So why don't you try it? The worst thing can happen that a perm doesn't take.
Would you suggest, I know it's been a long time, but would you suggest going with bangs or not?
No, I kind of like your forehead, believe it or not. The only thing I don't like, I mean, I'm going to come all close. Again, there's not enough fullness here.
It needs shaping at the top.
You need some longer layering around the sides here. And then I would go, it's just what, you're pregnant, what, 1 month?
Oh, probably longer. We
Longer?
don't know yet.
Give it a chance.
Let's see, what time is it?
give it a chance. I mean, I don't think it's gonna. I think I would
Pretty
take a
face.
chance. No, the face is great. Give it a chance and get a perm. Honestly.
Would you suggest keeping the length? I want to keep as much as I can.
I would go at least 2 inches shorter, at least. But keep it overall a long look, a full look. Okay?
Okay. Thanks. While you're here, we have a couple of more folks that. Your name is?
Suzanne.
Hi, Suzanne. What you want to ask Jose?
Okay, well, every time I'm trying to let my hair grow out in the layers, it still has some layers in there, but every time I let it grow out, my face just kind of gets long. And I don't know, I want something that's fairly easy, you know, that I can just...
Yeah, but on top of it, what I don't like about, first of all, I don't know when you can see, is the fact of being so short on top. I mean, I'm not against layering, and you're just telling me you're trying to let your layers grow out. It's not a great idea for you.
No, not for
me. I mean, keep some of the layering in, but that for sure is a big problem you have, is being so short here. I mean, let some of the top section grow a little bit longer. And then just curl it with a curling iron or do something, you know, fool around with your hair.
Okay.
Don't have any limitation.
Okay, thanks.
Okay?
All right, we're going to bring you up. We're going to do some more. We have another segment, right? After this?
Yeah, we're going to be here still. I don't know whether... Oh, she went to shave.
We have a young lady here. Now, we're not going to cut your hair. We wouldn't do that. But well, we can do this right here if you'd like, Jose.
Why doesn't she take a seat?
Just take a seat, and we'll give you a personal consultation. This is a $40 freebie. Enjoy. What is your name, please?
Kathy Rosensteel.
And you wrote us a letter, and we ran a little off schedule today, so we're not going to be able to actually cut your hair today, although I was looking forward to letting Jose give me the final snip.
But you guys wanted me to work so hard.
Beautiful hair.
She has great hair, and I felt bad for her because I know she was a 4th makeover, but the minute I arrived here, I said, no way. There's no time for 4 people.
Right, I understand.
I mean, it's an hour show, 45 minutes. How can you do 4 people? So anyway, my suggestion to you, and I did talk to you earlier about it, you are psychologically and mentally ready totally to cut your hair off?
Well, no, I like long hair, but it
You
gets
like
so
long hair?
boring.
It gets so boring.
My face would just get
But you don't mind to lose a
little, yeah, I'm ready.
What do you call a little?
Well,
how much?
I'm open for a
this
change.
much or this much?
Yes, I'm ready to go that far.
Somewhere this far.
That's a good 5-6 inches almost.
No, what I would do, I mean, first of all, like I did, we remember when I talked to your wife last year,
Right.
what I would do, first of all, get rid of this terrible part here, who is a little too high for my taste. I would, again, go more on the side here. I would keep the forehead, because she wears glasses, I wouldn't give her some bangs. But what I would do is I would keep it approximately this length here.
You need his
here.
arm?
I don't see what I'm doing here, but whatever. Let's say I would go shoulder, just below the shoulder, add long layers everywhere, and this is just wear it in a very romantic way, and it would be fun because she'll still be able to put it up, you understand, still in the ponytail, or even up, and when it's down, it would look very, very attractive. Because look at the difference, I don't know when you can see yourself. This length here, and look at this length here.
Do you see the difference?
Do you see it? No, I don't need to see it either.
It's on all the monitors.
It's all the monitors, yeah.
Yeah, and the one right over there, see?
I mean, it would be a very pretty, romantic way, long layers, maybe a light, soft wave, but I believe she has a natural one, so we will have to wait until it's cut. And it would be very pretty and still a feeling of longish hair. But this, I agree with you, it's overpowering, and you don't need this. How old are you now?
I'll be 30.
30, yeah. Oh. I mean, it's enough already. Until 30, keep hair like this when you want to, but over 30, go into a more sophisticated look.
That's what I think I need. I'm ready for a more sophisticated
So just go have it done. I mean, I'm sure you're going to find a wonderful person around the area here, and just below the shoulder, long layers, and a beautiful light wave, when you don't have a natural one. Okay?
All right, good luck to you. I'll tell you who to go to get a cut. Who else has questions for Jose? Let me, yes, while you're here. Yes, thank you. Yeah. Well, come on, sit down. Let's come sit in the chair of honor here. This is fun. Yes. They took Lois away. They're
Yeah, I don't know. What happened, Jeremy?
We're hiding her now.
You have to dry her?
Yeah, we're hiding Lois till the...
Oh, we're hiding?
And to the end of the
So,
next
why don't you
segment.
come in here, Jeremy, and get your dryer?
Come on, Jeremy.
All right. She needs... Oh, yeah, he needs a dryer. Jeremy, don't be
I
afraid.
thought... Oh, they're building a new... I thought that was the dryer. They're building
Me
a new
too.
building here. I thought that was it.
You want us to dry it here or to dry it backstage?
Why don't we dry it as soon as we come back? Let's just... You want...
No, okay. Why don't you take a dry and go backstage and dry it? Start to dry it.
Whatever you want to do, boss.
I don't know. I don't know anymore. I'm lost.
Your name?
Okay, that's it. What are we doing?
Well, I have very naturally curly hair, and it's very fine, and I've always blow-dried it straight. I never
Why?
liked the frizzy look. I always get
But you
very
don't have to frizzy look. You know, in my line again, and I'm going to push my line again, but there's 2 items here. When you have frizzy hair, in order to defrizz hair, by using a certain conditioner as a moisturizing treatment by towel, honestly, when you use it, you're going to see that the natural curls that you have going to be in a nice shape. So you want this? I'm giving it to you. I'm very generous today. I'm
Very
giving
nice.
products away. Okay? And use this. It's going to defrizz. Then, when your hair dry, you put a little gel, and you could go with a nice wavy hair without being frizzy.
Should I keep
But
my
I don't
hair?
like it straight on you.
No. This length or shorter?
The length doesn't bother me. I just want some fullness around your hair. So why don't I give you some of the gel?
This is great. Thanks,
Okay.
Jose. We'll be back in just a moment.
We're breaking through the price barrier at Circuit City's incredible price break sale. We've never had a price so remarkable on a hi-fi stereo VCR with stereo broadcast reception. This one's just $399. And take advantage of our lowest price ever on this 20 cubic foot refrigerator, only $527. We've broken the price barrier during the price break sale at Circuit City, the intelligent choice.
Look who's finally grown up. Yellow mustard. Introducing Goulden's Special Blend Yellow Mustard. It's a little more adult than you ever thought yellow mustard could be. It's the Goulden's with the right spice for people who like a light taste. It's right for chicken, for dips,
for salads. Goulden's new special blend, yellow mustard.
Hi, we're just chatting with Lois. I tell you, this is amazing already, but...
And pay attention to what Jeremy is doing right now. You remember my famous words, crunching, squeezing? Right now, she doesn't have a perm. Her hair is very flat, very straight. Right now, he's creating a curl by scrunching the hair. Earlier, he did put some, some styling spritz, who does give it body. And right now, he's really going for it, and you see how much body he's getting.
I'm out here with Don, who is a lucky husband. He's the, you might say, the big coin in the family. What do you think about what you're seeing so far?
Looks beautiful. Really terrific.
Isn't this, I mean, what's happening here on television? She looks glamorous, beautiful, a lot happier. I mean, not that she's not really happy. She had 11 kids. You got to be happy. But, I mean, isn't this amazing what's happening?
I think it deserves a dinner out.
Oh. Wait till we're done. All right, Don. Jose, we have a couple of more questions for you, and then we can see the finished product.
Maybe tonight you're going to make another child.
You can't. She'll mess up her hair.
Why?
Yes, your name is...
Your hair's going to be messy already.
Yeah.
It is a messy look.
Faye
So
Mager.
go for another child tonight.
Go ahead, please.
Yes.
I'm Faye Mager, and I would like to ask you how you would style and cut my hair.
How what?
Come on
how
in.
How you would cut my hair.
What would you do with this hair?
How would I cut your hair?
Or style it.
Well, are you aware that you have kind of a longish face?
Yes, I've been told that.
Yeah, you've been told. So what you do, it's very good here. I mean, the wideness around the face is good. The thing is, I wouldn't keep it so long here. I would lift the whole length and make it a little bit more blunt. You understand what I mean?
Yes.
I don't know when we're getting it here.
We're getting every shot, Jose.
We're getting every shot? Okay.
Yeah, you should just relax.
Relax about it. You see what you do?
Confident that we're getting...
Lift at least 1.5 to 2 inches, shorter here.
Let's move into the light, a little more light, a little more light.
A little bit more light?
Sure, there we go. Perfect. Oh, fabulous.
Is it? But anyway, by going shorter for the length of the face, it would be much more becoming. This is what I would do right now, instead of keeping it so long and hanging here.
Would you keep the top in front the same?
Yeah, I like this. Absolutely.
Okay.
I like it.
What about highlighting?
Oh, she wants a lot of answers, right?
At $40 a pop, she's trying to get her answer.
Well,
I mean, you can. Why not? I mean, why not? It's a matter of taste. I mean, you're a pretty woman.
You don't have
to worry so much about it. Again, I'm always telling people, some women are lucky. When they have pretty features and they're overall attractive, whatever you could be a redhead, you could be a blonde, you could have short hair, you can have long hair. You have a lot of choices.
Oh, good.
Okay. Right. How are we doing here now with Lois? Thank you.
She's almost done, but let's not give it away.
Right.
Just the
no more shots of Lois until the end. No more shots of Lois until the very end. We have another question for you, J.E. Yes, what is your question?
The last hairstylist I went to said that I had very difficult hair to deal with. He said that I could either wear extremely short, blunt, or long because it's frizzy. In the summer, the humidity gets to it.
You heard what I talked about frizzy hair earlier, right? Remember about you just want a conditioner, right? But I don't have any more left.
But I usually condition it every day with a heavy conditioner because it's
that's the one. That's a heavy conditioner. But anyway, it does. But you have a lot of choices. I mean, it's not because you have frizzy hair that you cannot go with a lot of different hairstyles. You could go with a shaggier look. You could go with a blunt look.
I always wear barrettes, and I like to get out of the barrettes.
So why don't you get into a major layered hairdo?
Long lace
long lace, but everywhere, few wispy bangs, a little bit more fullness here, so at least you would stay away from barrettes. It's kind of ridiculous. How old are you?
26.
Yeah, 26 to be stuck to barrettes is kind of silly. Isn't it? Yeah. So why don't you have it cut all nicely around the face? It would be fun.
Thanks.
All right, do we have time for a couple of more questions? And then don't show her now. Don't you dare, Billy. If he takes that shot, don't you dare take that shot of Lois. And nobody ooh and ah until it's over. Now, just a minute, yes. Jose, another question for you, sir.
Yes.
He's busy. Jose is directing the... Yes.
I go to the health club a lot, and my hair is flat when the water gets to it. What do you advise?
Your hair's flat?
Yes, when it's wet coming out of the health club, like...
But everybody's hair's flat when it's wet.
How do I style it to get out looking decent?
I love the way you talk.
I love her accent, too.
Oh, it's great.
You know what you do is the kind of face you have right now. When you walk out, you just comb it, slick back, put a little gel, get some of, okay, maybe no, I don't have any more gel left. Yes, I do.
You got any in the trunk of your car, Jose?
No, here. Use this, my dear.
Oh, thank
Thank you.
That's why, I mean, they all ask because they want products. But the thing is, use my accentic gel when you get out on wet hair, and you will look sexy.
Thank you.
I think she looks sexy. Or she sounds sexy anyway.
She sounds,
yes.
I love her.
Oh, look at this. Long hair, yes.
Yes, my name's Nicole, and I'm 19 going on 20, and I'm a second-year meteorology student. And as I get more into my studies and as I get older, I realize I need a more sophisticated or professional look. What would you recommend?
What a great question. And it's said so nicely. I mean, I agree with you. I mean, right now you do need a cut. I mean, again, you have a nice youngish face, 19. I wouldn't go with somebody who is a little too sophisticated with a hairstyle. I would go approximately shoulder length. We'll give it slightly bangs. Wear it more on the blunt side. Approximately shoulder length. Maybe parted on the side with few bangs on the forehead, and it would give you a more sophisticated kind of a look. Okay, my dear?
Thank you.
All right.
You're a nice girl.
She's wonderful. I just don't want to go to Lois before.
They're hiding.
They're hiding her. Another question, yes, please.
I still would like to know what I can do with my hair, new style, because I had layers prior, and for the past 3 or 4 months, I have been letting the layers in the back grow out.
I don't know if it's a good idea because you're aware that you have a round face, right?
Yes.
I mean, is this something that bothers you?
My round face?
Yeah.
Well, no, it doesn't bother me. I
But anyway,
can't do
your
anything
hair
about it.
your hair has a tendency of being full. We see it, you know, you're aware of it. So don't wear your hair. I don't know if it's a great idea to leave it on one length. Because you're going to let it grow on one length, and you're not going to be happy with it, and you're going to go back to layering. I suggest to go into a much narrower look. Don't leave this. I'm going to come closer to you. Don't keep this. Get rid of this. Keep, when you want some length, keep a longer neckline. Wear it still as full as you do now, but narrower here. A little bit what I just did on Lois in a longer way. It would be much more becoming for you.
All right, now, ladies and
Don't go
gentlemen.
flat. Look.
Let me tell you what's about to happen. First of all, we want to see the before picture of Lois, okay? Give our cameras time to get the after picture, so this can be done the way it should be done. And
yeah, we should meet Lois the way she looked before.
We're going to see Lois.
Not a split screen.
All right, no split screen. Let's take a look first of all. Now, this is Lois Coyne, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lois Coyne when she arrived here this morning.
This morning.
Oh, how plain. She ran into Jose Eber. No, he wants to reveal her. He's going to reveal her. And now we see Jose for just a moment.
Just a moment. She is behind me.
We see Jose, and now, ladies and gentlemen, look what has happened.
Yeah, it's a new Hollywood legend behind me over there.
Welcome, Lois Coyne.
A close-up. A little better. Don't laugh too much. I know. Go now. Go now.
Bud, why don't you stand next and thank everyone? Go ahead.
We don't want back, yeah?
Now, Bud?
It's a wedding. It's a bar mitzvah.
This is great. Put more chopped liver here, please. What do you think, Bud?
I think it's terrific. I don't remember looking at that well since our wedding.
Oh.
You know, our 30th is coming up next month, May 3rd.
Well,
so
congratulations.
It's appropriate.
Now, what do you think? You
it's fantastic. I don't know who the person is, actually.
Believe.
But we can turn around, my dear, and show the profile in the back.
Sure, let's...
Slowly but surely turn around.
All right, we'll do it.
Zoom in with the camera. Look at the profile. You remember when with Jeremy...
Slow on the zoom, Jimmy. Hurry up.
Slow. Look, it's very important because you remember when you saw it wet, you saw the whole process of the...
Look at
so
this.
don't touch it.
Sorry.
How dare you? I mean, look at this. I mean, you see, I mean, Jeremy did a wonderful job here. Look at this. It's a great haircut.
Isn't that amazing?
And the makeup, obviously, I mean, Thierry, you saw everybody...
I want to hear from the Coyne kids. Can I... Let's just interview a few of the... Will all the Coyne children please stand? There they are, just a few. We're missing a few. We'll go right down the line, starting with Junior over here. Take a look at your mom and just tell me your reaction to it. Wait.
She's a lot different.
What do you think?
She looks a lot prettier.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
She was always pretty, but now she's a little prettier. Okay. Your name is?
Sharon.
You are how old?
14.
What do you think?
She looks younger. She looks more like an 80s mom.
An 80s mom.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see you two sit down so I can get to this guy in the back. Yes. What do you think?
It's very nice, but a lot better than it used to be.
All right. All right. Yes, sir. The oldest of the boys.
I'm Peter. I think it looks great. I think she actually looks her age of 29 now.
All right, Peter, thanks. And you are?
Steve.
What do you think?
He stole my words.
You're happy with your mom?
Oh, she looks great.
Okay, thanks.
She'll
You
be-
are in the back row here?
I'm Joe.
Joe, what do you think?
I think it looks great.
She really does.
Yeah, no more medieval.
No. And, no what? Oh, no more, I do, okay. And your name, darling?
Maria.
Maria?
I just think it looks totally different. Looks great.
You really like it. I think Jose does a nice job.
Yes.
Would you like him to do your hair someday?
I guess.
All right. All right, and finally?
There's just nothing left to say.
You
It
are?
looks great. Janine.
Janine?
Yeah.
She's beautiful. One more shot of Lois. We'll be back to say goodbye to Jose in just a moment. He's pretty.
Don't go bankrupt when you buy a bed. Get Bedding Mart's everyday low discount price of just $399.88 for this Sealy king size bed, and that price includes this king size frame with rug runners, mattress pad, 2 Fieldcrest sheets, and matching.
All right, we're just recovering. Jose was giving us a French lesson. That was an unusual word, that word, but don't worry about it. Anyway, you three look absolutely beautiful. And you were just commenting to Jose and to all of us. Just tell us how you feel.
Well, I'd like to thank Jose and
Jeremy and Thierry.
And Jeremy and Terry. And this is the most wonderful thing that's happened to me in quite some time.
That's
Thank
nice,
you.
thank you.
How do you think it's going to change your life? And it's going to take your focus off your body.
Oh, yes.
Put it on your beautiful face and hair.
Oh, yes. I don't know how I'm going to react to people staring at me when I walk down the street.
Well, you're all going to be stared at. In fact, yes. Yeah, hi.
Yeah, I think it's great, and I think her baby will be very happy to see his new mother, and she looks fantastic, and I know I feel really fabulous. This is something I've always watched on TV before and never thought I'd be a part of. And I'm very grateful to Jeremy and Terry, and of course to Jose.
Thank you.
This is like the Miss America pageant.
Isn't it?
This is great.
And I'd like to thank everyone. I love my hairstyle. I'm going home and burn all my wigs.
You have the most beautiful face. You all have beautiful
Thank you.
eyes.
And I'm going to polyurethane this for a week.
I feel like it's the Oscar night, and I want to thank my mother, and I want to thank my father.
Aren't you?
No, it's nice.
Wait, Mom, come on down.
Mom.
Dad, come on over real quick. You have
nice.
beautiful parents. No wonder you... Here, come on down. Let's give them a round of applause. Here,
What
come over here.
Yeah.
When? You were 71?
71.
Happy birthday to
Thank
you.
you. He'll be 72.
72 in August, and we've married 52 years, May the 11th.
Oh, well, that is... What do you think of your little girl?
Oh, she's beautiful. She looked like the Gabor girls, I thought.
Which ones? Zsa Zsa?
Well,
Ava?
either one.